Crazy facts you won't believe are true. Think you know the world around you? Think again. From mind-bending science to the wildest animal behaviors, today we're diving into crazy facts that are actually real. Octopuses have 3 hearts. 2 pump blood to the gills and 1 pumps it to the rest of the body. But here's the twist. The heart that serves the body stops beating when they swim. That's why they prefer crawling. Swimming literally exhausts their heart. The largest living organism on Earth isn't a whale or a tree. It's a fungus. In Oregon, there's a massive honey fungus spreading underground that covers over 2,000 acres. It's been alive for thousands of years, and it's technically one single organism. The U.S. government once had a red phone hotline directly linking Washington to Moscow during the Cold War, but it wasn't even a phone. It was a teletype machine. So if the world was ending, someone had to type really fast. The mantis shrimp has the world's fastest punch. It can strike at 50 miles per hour and create shock waves that boil water. It's so fast, it actually produces light when it hits. Basically, it's a tiny in Japan. There's a roller coaster that was designed to break bones. It's called the Ijanika, and it spins riders 14 times in 1 minute. It doesn't literally break bones, but people have passed out from this. To produce just 1 teaspoon of honey, bees must visit over 2 million flowers, collecting nectar 1 tiny drop at a time. And all that buzzing around, it adds up to a mind-blowing 55,000 miles. So the next time you drizzle honey on your toast, remember, that golden drop is the result honey never spoils. Like, ever. Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. Thanks to its low water content, natural acidity, and the presence of hydrogen peroxide produced by bees, honey is one of the only food that doesn't go bad. Here's a fact that will absolutely blow your mind. Right now, there are about 200 million viruses in every drop of ocean water. Yes, every single drop. But don't freak out. Most of them don't harm humans. In fact, viruses in the ocean help regulate ecosystems, control bacteria populations, and even play a role in carbon cycling that affects Earth's climate. If you lined up all the viruses in the ocean end to end, they'd stretch for over 100 million light years. That's right, space-level crazy. Macro shot of a single water droplet with animated 200 million label. Floating virus particles under a microscope-style overlay. Ocean to space transition showing a line of viruses stretching endlessly into the stars. There's a jellyfish species called Turritopsis dohrnii, also known as the immortal jellyfish. When it gets old, sick, or injured, it can do something insane. It reverts its cells back to a younger state and starts life all over again, like a real-life reset button. It's the only known animal that can potentially live forever, unless something eats it first. So yeah, immortality exists, but only in the sea. You've probably heard jellyfish can sting, but did you know they could help save lives? Scientists have discovered that jellyfish are more than just ocean floaties. They're medical gold mines. For starters, a glowing protein found in jellyfish, called GFP, green fluorescent protein, has revolutionized medical research. It lets scientists literally watch cells in real time, tracking cancer growth, brain activity, even gene expression. Without jellyfish, modern genetic and neurological research would be years behind. But that's not all. Jellyfish collagen is being explored for wound healing, cartilage repair, and even anti-aging skincare. Why? Because it's lightweight, biodegradable, and doesn't trigger immune reactions like some synthetic materials. So yeah, next time you see a jellyfish, don't just think ouch. Think biotech miracle. Here's a mind-blowing, real science fact about a planet made of diamond. There's a planet that's literally made of diamonds. Forget engagement rings. How about a whole planet made of diamonds? Meet 55 Cancri E, an exoplanet about 40 light years away that scientists believe is 1/3 pure diamond. Why? It orbits a carbon-rich star, and the intense pressure and heat likely transformed its carbon core into crystalline diamond. That's more bling than Earth could ever handle. Oh, and it's twice the size of Earth, so we're talking a diamond planet worth about $26.9 nonillion. Yeah, that's 26 followed by 30 zeros. So technically, the universe flexes harder than any billionaire ever could. Here's a fruit fact that's going to ruin your smoothie logic. Strawberries aren't actual berries, but bananas are. Crazy, right? Botanically speaking, a true berry has to come from one flower with one ovary, and it must contain seeds inside the flesh. Strawberries? Nope. The seeds are on the outside, and each of those is actobatoid. Crazy, right? Which fact blew your mind the most? Let me know in the comments and hit that like button if you want more insane truths like these. Don't forget to subscribe.